Donald Trump, how we rooted for him to win. But this is not the way politics is done. It's a military conflict, and you can't just go around giving orders to nuclear powers. This is ridiculous. Russia is looking forward to a peace agreement. So I'm telling Trump to tell Zelensky to stop sending his drones. And the statements of our common friend, Donald Trump, how we rooted for him to win. But this is not the way politics is done. If he wants peace, he must be careful in his steps. It's a military conflict, and you can't just go around giving orders to nuclear powers. This is ridiculous. I recently had a meeting with the Americans, some of Trump's close friends, and I told them to tell their presidents to be very careful in his steps. That's the only way to reach an agreement. Russia is looking forward to a peace agreement. So I'm telling Trump to tell Zelensky to stop sending his drones. And as for negotiations and President Putin's position, I absolutely support it. I think he's very right in saying that the negotiations are always in progress. The Americans used to fight in Vietnam very far away from their homeland, and they were in negotiations from day one. I think the Ukrainians make the mistake of demanding the impossible. What they say, it's all decided at the negotiations table. There can be turns and progressions, but I think those categorical demands the Ukrainians make, they are for the public. I think they speak a lot, but they don't want to do much. Ukraine, I think, must run to President Putin and ask him to get to the negotiations table. Otherwise, in a month or maybe two, the whole front line will collapse, I think, because the Russian troops are going to advance and move on, reclaiming territories. So, yes, we need to get to the negotiations table. If they want to reach an agreement, they must run for it. They must really hurry. I think we have changed everything we need. If someone closes the door in front of us, well, there are lots of open doors in the world still. Both Russia and Belarus have made a very serious turn, and I think the world will appreciate what we have done over the last few years, but still we did it. We will live, and nobody in this world will ever succeed at making us stand on our knees. We are committed to protecting our interests, and Russia indeed is a treasure trove of valuable minerals and technologies. I think it will take time for all people in Russia, Belarus and in the West to see that we are capable of a lot of things. Sanctions, there are no sanctions. No use talking about them. The moment we start talking about sanctions, I think those who don't want to work, they use sanctions as excuse. I think sanctions mean opportunities for us. And I think Russia shares this position, and, well, we've always been there, out there for Russia. We have always been there, we will always be there. Don't worry about sanctions.
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update. Download the Oneindia app now.